Welcome to the coverage of the second match of the night. We've got the Perth Pumas taking on the Andinos. Both sides winless in the competition so far, and will be looking to claim the first 3 points of this season tonight. Andinos above the Pumas with 1 point to their name. Pumas yet to have registered a result this season thus far. As we get kicked off, Escobar. Gongora back to Escobar. Down the line to Arias, who tries to go for a bit of a run, but it's with Tran in the end. Alexander to Jahel. O'Loughlin. Jahel makes the deep run. Alexander looked for the line to find O'Loughlin. Escobar, nice feet. But Dara O'Loughlin comes to clear. Salas. Reverse pass. Looking for Escobar's run, but not to be. Tran to Vessi. Jahel. Good run by Alexander. Jahel fires from distance. It's ricocheted out, but picked up by Arias. And Salas looks to flick it down the line. A 5-2 score prediction from GK Midi to the Perth Pumas. We'll see how that one goes. Arias, good ball in between lines, looking for Escobar's run, but perhaps a little overhit. Vessi, Alexander. Jahel calms it down. Back to Alexander. Ball in the middle, O'Loughlin has to be good here. And wins a side ball for the men in red. Vessi. Dara O'Loughlin, nice feet. Still going, Vessi. Snaps out the shot, but couldn't direct it on target. Ramirez. Gongora. Escobar. Down the line, looking for Arias, but the ball went astray. 2.5 minutes into this contest. No big chances yet. O'Loughlin just couldn't find the feet of Alexander. Escobar. Gongora. Tries to play it forward. Good interception by Alexander. Better interception by Gongora. Now the Andinos are on the attack. Gongora. Big save by Raiden Tran. From point blank range, it's a great one-on-one save to put it behind for a corner. Gongora shoots from the corner. Blocked by Alexander, who unleashes Vessi. Ball with Jahel now, trying to make some space for a shot. Loses out. Escobar runs it into touch. O'Loughlin fires from range. Escobar. Gongora. Salas now. Ball to the near side. It's with Arias, who chips it down the line looking for Salas. Does well. Arias trying to get beyond Jahel. Clipped forward by Alexander. And cleared away by Gongora. Jahel. O'Loughlin. Good ball to find Alexander. Down the line to Vessi, who's gotten him behind, but pulls it awfully wide. Good chance for the Perth Pumas. The best opportunity of the game in the early stages, as Lopez comes on for the Andinos. Gongora, long ball forward. It's a lovely ball. Arias tried to take it around Tran, who just did enough to put him off. And the ball stays with Crown. No corner given despite the protests of the Andinos players. O'Loughlin does well there. Tried to return it to Alexander, but well defended by the Andinos. Cross-court ball to Jahel, who looked into the middle for Vessi. Counter-attack coming for the Andinos. Lopez not able to get there. Vessi goes for a run down the left wing. Sideline ball for the Pumas. Alexander fires from distance and he's found the bottom corner well. Finlay Alexander opens the scoring from distance for the Pumas. And that one went under Ramirez, who should have done better there, really. He got a touch on it, but it wasn't enough to keep it out. Arias. Escobar. Little pass in the middle finds Lopez. Gongora from distance. Comfortable for Raiden Tran. Jahel, good ball to find Wilkinson. Jahel provides the run. Switches play to Elliott. His touch lets him down there. Rolled it across the touchline. Salas coming back on for the Andinos. Lopez. Salas. Good tackle by Alexander. Pumas are on the break. Alexander tries to cut it back into Elliott. Now a 2-on-1 for the Andinos. Good interception by Jahel. Appeals for a handball going unanswered. Gongora can't beat Jahel, who's still going. Escobar feeds it out wide to Lopez. Escobar, Gongora. Tries to get beyond two, but can't. Alexander to the bench. Johnny Pham on. Elliott. Wilkinson. Back to Elliott. Pham, lovely back roll, Elliott. Can't divert his shot on target, but promising build-up play from the Perth Pumas. Stickers on his first minutes of the match. Elliott looked for Wilkinson down the line. Pham. Stickers under a bit of pressure here. Andinos have won it up high. Maybe a chance for Gongora. He tried to fire from the angle, but blocked by two. And the last touch was off the leg of Lopez, I believe. So the side ball switches over. Stickles. Elliott. Nice ball to Pham, who gets the second bite of the cherry. Still going Pham. Still going Pham. But earns himself the free kick. He's done well there, Johnny Pham. Number 31 for the Pumas. Moved back to Perth from the ACT, where he was playing in the top division over there. And that ball to the back post, trying to find Oliver Stickles, who couldn't get the header down on target. Arias. Escobar tries to pick out Arias' run. Escobar's won it up high, but he's pulled that shot awfully wide. It was the best chance of the game for the Andinos so far, but they've made a meal of it. And the Pumas get away with a big one there. Ball was given away by Elliott Pauly right in front of the goal. Stickers draws the free kick, and he receives the applaud of the bench. Stickers Elliott has to be careful there. Tran almost handling it outside the area. Second time Elliott's given away in front of goals. Fam under a bit of pressure here. They look vulnerable now that Jahel's gone off the Pumas. Andinos picking up some momentum. Scrambled away in the end by Elliott. Lopez. Escobar. Escobar trying to get beyond Stickles. Jahel back on. Wilkinson to the bench. Stickles makes a bit of a meal of it. Jahel does well to slow it down. He's made a good run off the ball and he's going to get there. Did really well there, Amar Jahel. Blistering pace up the court. Had to stretch to reach it and couldn't dive out the shot on target. Wasn't able to take a touch either, but flashed it across the face of goal and no one there in red to try and add a finishing touch. Good ball from Elliott to find him. It has to be said as well. Lopez. And the ball forward from Arias. Looking to pick out. Escobar was blocked. Arias to Lopez. Arias shoots from range. Blocked by Rama Elliott. Still stayed in place somehow though. Salas. Lopez. Ball into the middle. Arias has done well. Nice feet. But Elliott again to the rescue. Lopez to Salas. Fires from distance. And the substitutions coming on for the Perth Pumas. Finlay Alexander, the goal scorer, along with Dara O'Loughlin. Jahel Alexander, first time ball forward. Couldn't find O'Loughlin. Salas, ball through the centre. Easy for Tran. O'Loughlin into the middle. Stickles back to O'Loughlin. Need to do a bit better there. Arias to Gongora. Salas. Back to Gongora. Outside of the foot pass, finding Arias, who looks to clip it over the top. Almost found Lopez's run. Jahel. Andinos opting to press high. Jahel almost losing out at the back. And again his pass was smothered. Lopez. Gongora. Andinos are trying to control the tempo of the match. It might fall for Salas. It has. But drags the shot wide. Didn't connect with the ball well at all on the toe poke. Pumas need a bit more movement to break down this Andinos defense. Jahel finds the ball through the middle. Alexander lost out. Arias couldn't quite latch onto it. 7 minutes to go in this first half. Down the line, trying to pick out O'Loughlin. Gongora, nice feet, still going. Manages to hang on to it. Salas around the corner. Jahel. Salas. Gongora. Down the line. Arias. Jahel does well defensively. Lopez. To Salas. Has his pass blocked through the middle. And the second bite of the cherry, couldn't find a man. Alexander. Tran. Back to Alexander. O'Loughlin has space to drive forward. Still going O'Loughlin. Back post ball fighting Vesey. He's put it over the bar. Lopez. Gongora. Salas. Flicks it over the top and laid off for Arias rather. By Lopez. But he couldn't convert. Few chances wasted at either end. Pumas conceding under the high press, giving the ball away. And the Andinos doing the exact same under little to no pressure. So the ball will go back to the Perth Pumas. Tran. O'Loughlin has drawn the free kick and the timeout has been called by the Pumas. We'll be back in just a moment. Pumas to restart play after the timeout. Wilkinson trying to get around Escobar, who wins it back for the Andinos side. Arias. Gongora, good ball around the corner first time. Escobar. Arias. Down the line, Salas, bit of an awkward touch. Manages to hang on to it. Parallel flick trying to find Arias. And the shot comes in, but it was blocked by Jahel. Corner Andinos. Arias, Gongora. Good save by Tran. Little deflection, couldn't turn it in either. Jahel, does he have the pace to keep it in? He does. And played one across the face of goal, but no one there in red. 4 minutes to go in the first half now. Pumas drop back to halfway. Gongora. Escobar pressed by Wilkinson. Escobar gets the return. Wilkinson, little back heel into the arms of Tran. Vesey gives it away through the centre. Nice ball to Arias. Back post in Salas, who tries to square it, but the pass was poor. Vesey finding Jahel. He can go one-on-one here. Cuts inside. Left-footed strike. And just didn't have the cleanest of connections on the weaker foot of Jahel, but did well to make the opportunity. Gongora loses out. Vesey, nice feet, and strikes it on target. Ramirez tips it over the bar, so a couple of chances coming in for the Pumas. Alexander up the line. Wilkinson has to be good here. Doesn't want to lose it at the back. Still going Wilkinson. And fires on goal. But comfortable for Ramirez. Salas jogging forward. Escobar. Little flick down the line. Wilkinson blocks it. Can Jahel win it up high? Wilkinson does well to win the 50-50. Jahel still going on the left foot. And just missing that bottom corner. He powered it toward goal, beat the keeper, but also beat the post. And the Andinos are under the pump. They've called a timeout of themselves. We'll be back in just a moment. And the game about to get underway. Andinos with possession. Gongora. Escobar. Down the line to Lopez. Back to Escobar. Finding Arias. Escobar. Gongora. Andinos happy to keep it. They're on the build here. Lopez. Arias. Lopez again. Escobar. Andinos doing well to keep the ball under pressure. Nice movement from the men in yellow. Can they advance forward now? The ball from Arias going astray. Wilkinson. Little flick out wide to Elliott. Stickles. Lovely ball over the top. Wilkinson with a chance and puts it past the back post, but it wasn't far away at all. Lopez now battling for it. Gongora. Rory Wilkinson with the high pressure, forcing the error. Now it'll be a side ball for the Andinos. They'll have to build from the back. Arias. Ball into the middle. Lopez does well to turn beyond Vessi. Escobar looks for the ball in between legs, but Wilkinson cuts it out. And he gets his pass wrong on the left foot. A minute to go in this first half. Good ball down the line. Arias. Can't get it past Wilkinson. Oh, a scuffed effort by, it looked to be Lopez. But it must have taken a deflection on the way through. Gongora to Escobar. Nice little flick down the line. Arias looked to swing onto the left boot, but Wilkinson was there to take the pace off the shot. Elliott, he's done well there. Now a chance for the Pumas. Good sliding tackle by Oscar Gongora. Stickles, ball into the middle. And gets a return. Tipped over the bar by Ramirez. Almost an own goal there. It was an awkward deflection to deal with, but he's done well and concedes the corner. Stickles. Elliott. Looked into the middle. That's given away. Wilkinson has to be careful here. Played it off Lopez and turns possession over. Ball into the middle. Now it's out with Gongora. 30 seconds before the half for the Andinos to respond. And Gongora looked like it hit the top of the bar on the way through. Tran didn't look phased, but it came closer than he probably would have thought. Vessi, awkward ball. Wilkinson wins at the 50-50. Now he's got to be careful here. Doesn't want to give it away just before halftime. Wilkinson remains composed. Clips it around the corner. Vessi. Look for the back post. And another corner for the Pumas. Maybe one final chance before the half's commencement. Vessi into the middle. Stickles couldn't flick it on. Is there one last chance in store for the Andinos? It doesn't look like they're going to have time. The halftime whistle goes. Perth Pumas 1, Andinos 0. And moments underway from getting the second half started. Here we go. Perth Pumas lead 1-0 thanks to Finn Alexander. They've got the ball now, O'Loughlin. Out wide to Elliott. Bit of an awkward touch. Andinos look to press. Lopez trying to win it up high. Elliott, strong as he can be. And he goes to ground. How will the call go? It's the corner for the Andinos. Not a good result for the Perth Pumas. Elliott probably hoping a yellow shirt would put it into touch and they could reset with Tran. Gongora firing toward the goal, but nowhere close on this occasion. Jahel, good ball to Elliott. Pumas are on the build. Elliott tries to find Jahel's run. You can see what he's trying to do there, but it's sparked a counter-attack. Pumas do well to get back in numbers. Nice feet by Lopez. Escobar to Salas. Gongora. Escobar again. Gongora. Lays it off for Escobar. Can't keep it in. And Pham does well to win it back for the men in red. O'Loughlin switches it to Jahel, who can drive it. Lopez goes down the line, still going Jahel. Cuts it back. And O'Loughlin maybe a millisecond too early with the run, or else he would have been able to fire on goal. But that's the threat that Amar Jahel can give. Gongora. Salas. Gongora once more. Escobar under pressure here, the Andinos are. Pumas drop back in the air and the Andinos send it long. Salas off his back. Tries to help it on to Escobar. It's with Lopez in the middle. Salas, ball to the back post, cut out. Now Jahel, will he go for a run? Tries to go for the little nutmeg, loses out. Lopez gets the nutmeg in return. Gongora. Escobar tries the parallel flick. Trying to get through everybody. Jahel, one-touch futsal. The Pumas get it out under pressure. They've done well. Jahel, Elliott now. O'Loughlin. Elliott just about keeps it in and works another ball across the face of goal, but Pumas were nowhere near getting it. Gongora walks it toward the halfway line. Sends it forward. Great ball, Escobar. Raiden Tran does well too tonight. Gongora. Escobar. Back to Salas. Gongora again. Ball to the back post, but Tran will claim easy. Jahel can go for a bit of a run here. Elliott. Good ball down the line. Alexander. Little back row. And the flick on from O'Loughlin. Still has it in the middle. Back rolls it to Elliott, who toe pokes it toward goal. And the Pumas will get it back from this side. Chances are starting to come in for both sides now. Jahel trying to manufacture something. Look to cut into the middle. It's ricocheted off legs, and again we'll end up with him. Elliott not quite on the same wavelength there. Darragh O'Loughlin didn't drop enough. Gongora. Escobar. Back to Gongora. Gets around Jahel. Jahel tries to recover. Gongora strikes him off and feeds it with Lopez. Salas tries to reel it around the defense, but has no luck there. Lopez, toe poke shot, and again, this time on the left foot. He came close, but couldn't arrow it into the top corner. Quick throw from Tran. Trying to pick out Stickles. It's hit the roof and will be a Pumas side ball. Can Amar Jahel's side get their first win of the season? This man on the ball, Alexander, the difference at the moment. Jahel gets dispossessed at the back, but well defended by O'Loughlin. He put in a good tackle. Jahel tried to flick it onto O'Loughlin, who was under pressure and just left it and reset defensively. Salas, shot was blocked. Crown claims it, pops it over the top to Jahel, who brings it down nicely. Still going, Jahel, but last touch was off the Perth Pumas captain, and the Andinos will get the ball here. Lopez, nice feet, down the line to Arias, and blasted across the face of goal. That was a golden chance for the Andinos. He maybe should have done better there, Ivan Arias. At least tested Raiden Tran, who would have probably been beaten from that sort of distance. Ball over the top, dealt with by Lopez. Sideline ball, higher up the court for the Pumas. O'Loughlin, Jahel, he can drive at Lopez, looks for the 1-2, Jahel just won't be able to get there. And a side ball for the Andinos. Ramirez, Gonagora, has Salas to his right, who toe pokes it forward. Jahel wanted to touch it down and keep going, but it ricocheted off his foot and out. Gonagora, Lopez. Gonagora, long ball forward, Arias brings it down well, but couldn't stay near enough to him. And Jahel just blasting it away as he makes his way to the bench. A couple of subs coming on for the Pumas. Stickles, Vesey, and Rory Wilkinson. Little nutmeg Arias gets on Wilkinson, but the sheer physicality of the number 36 preventing the advance. Arias again battling with Wilkinson, and this time Wilkinson coming out the better of the two. Wins it back for the Pumas despite the frustration on the bench of Andinos. Ball in the middle, Alexander gives it away, could it prove costly? Arias squares it, and it's hit the bar from point blank range, Lopez. Big chance going begging for the Andinos. They really should have done better there. Poor giveaway from Alexander goes unpunished. Stickles just puts it into touch. Andinos look to be building some forward momentum, but it's not to say that the Pumas haven't had their share of chances up the other end. They might get another one here. Square ball, and Gonagora puts it into the top corner, well out of Tran's reach to level the scoring here with 11 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Johnny Pham coming on for Stickles, who wasn't on for long, maybe being taken off after the error leading to the goal. Pham almost dispossessed, but luckily Jonathan Salas blows his whistle. The Pumas, who have led a couple of games at halftime this season, will they see it slip from their grasp once again? Jonathan Salas with some stern words encouraging the Andinos to stop with the rash tuckers, or else they will presumably go into the notebook. Wilkinson looks to turn. Malacco points the other way and signals an Andinos ball. Arias, Gonagora allowed to turn, lets it run, clips it down the line to Salas. Well, back to Gonagora. Return ball to Salas. Escobar, nice little return pass, and Raiden Tran almost outside his D. Use the full length of the D well to make the save, and Salas was put on his left foot for the follow-up effort. It wasn't really that threatening. Pham Alexander driving forward. Arias clears it away. Pumas get it back here. Vessi just missing the target with the pass. Knows he maybe should have done better there. Escobar slows the match down to a walking pace. Now breaks into a jog. Gongora. Salas checks his run. Oh, lovely ball again from Gongora and brilliantly brought down by Lopez. Square ball. But Wilkinson is there. They want a pass back. Referee says no, it was unintentional. But nevertheless, Johnny Pham couldn't receive Tran's throw cleanly enough. And we've got 9 minutes to go in this contest. 1-1 the score at the moment. And Dino's playing the game with one substitute on the bench. Will we see some late game fatigue? Arias does well to turn, and the referee allowed advantage, but there was none, so he's brought it back for the free kick. Johnny Pham gives it away on Ivan Arias as Lopez checks back onto the court. Fernando Salas to the bench. Gongora lining it up as if he's going to shoot. Has the option of Lopez to his left. Gongora does go for goal, but blocked by the first man in the wall, Rama Elliott. Gongora, Lopez. Tries to find Arias. Lopez. Oh, sorry, it was Gongora this time who couldn't find Arias again. Elliott. Chahel comes back onto the field of play. Vessi. Chahel. Nice block by Elliott. And Chahel winning the side ball for the Pumas. Elliott with the switch. Wilkinson into the middle. Chahel losing out. Arias bursting forward. Still going Arias, but Wilkinson having none of it. Gongora shoots from range and Venomous strike. Tran got a touch on it to make sure it went over and concedes the corner. Gongora. Lopez. Still going in the corner. But looks like he gave away the free kick. Vessi launching it long. Lovely ball to Wilkinson, who's brought it down cleanly. Elliott on the half volley. Connected with power, but little accuracy. And make sure you stick around for the next match. We've got a rematch of last season's semi-final. Northern Hawks take on Rockingham Cambio Cumbre. It was an excellent game last time and would expect the same again. So if you're not doing anything, hang around on the live stream and we'll bring you all the action live. Corner for the Pumas. In fact, Malako saying it is a side ball. Very similar position though. And Wilkinson stretched to the ball, got something on it, but it wasn't enough to work it on goal. Gongora, he's been a bit of a maestro of the pass today. Goes for another one over the top and not far away from Lopez run. Fernando Salas comes back on. Arias off to the bench. Elliott, ball in the middle, looking to find O'Loughlin. Through the legs goes Gongora. It's with Chahel now. Wilkinson. O'Loughlin looks for the little 1-2 with Elliott. Elliott turns the other way. Now Chahel can cut inside and shoots off the foot of Escobar. So the Perth Pumas have earned themselves a corner. Wilkinson upfield to Chahel, who's last man. He's got to be careful. Goes for the shot through the legs of Lopez, but didn't have the power from that distance to beat the keeper. Elliott. Tran. Back to Elliott. Outside of the football. looking to connect with O'Loughlin, but just not to beat. Gongora into the middle. Escobar and Chahel sending it upfield. Unable to clear the roof, so it will be a side ball the Andinos way. Gongora. Little clip around the corner, but this time Escobar can't control. 4 minutes and 50 to go. Are we going to see a winning goal? Both sides, you feel, wouldn't want to settle for the draw, and the Andinos aren't there on the attack. Escobar, he's overplayed it. Should have pulled the trigger when he had the option to. Tried to round Tran, but lost control of the ball. Chahel gives it away, but gets it back. Now finds O'Loughlin. Touch lets him down. You'd have to say, I don't think either of these sides will want to settle for a draw. Neither have a win so far, and the 3 points are valuable if they want to avoid a last place finish. So you might see them risk it in the pursuit of victory, and it's going to create an entertaining ending to the match, you'd have to say. Lopez, Escobar, versus Gongora, a bit further deep than he would have liked. Long ball forward. Elliott with the chest. Finds Chahel. Wilkinson, Elliott, Chahel in the middle. Still going. Maybe did a bit too much there, but made up for it with a good counter press and won the ball for the Pumas. Elliott shoots from range. Wilkinson goes in hard on Gongora. Referee telling him to get up. He's not happy with the call. Thinks he was fouled. Elliott, Chahel gets around Lopez. Goes for the roulette. Touch in the middle was too heavy, but stops the Andinos advance nonetheless. And a timeout called by the Andinos side. 1-1 with 2 minutes and 59 seconds remaining. We'll be back in just a moment.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Back with just under 3 minutes to go. A good contest this one has been, and Salas just not waiting for the ref's whistle. A bit eager to start the match. He'll have to have another go at it. Gongora. Salas. Ball forward. Easy for Wilkinson, who can drive at the Andinos defense. Still going Wilkinson. Lace it off. Just Stickles. And that's a big shot toward the top corner. But Ramirez has done really well there. A save of the highest order to keep scores level. Chahel! And again, Ramirez tips it around the post. He's come to life in the last few moments. Oh, O'Loughlin couldn't react in time. It looked to be an open goal, but just put it in at the near side. Gongora loves those long balls, and he's found another one to Arias, but very awkward for the man to control wearing 10. Pumas look like they want the win here. They've got a spring in their step. Tran looks long. Gongora has clear. He's been the man of the match for the Andinos tonight. Oscar Gongora got the goal and has played really well in general. Lovely feet by Chahel. Could this be the winning play? Gongora says no. Tells Chahel to hold his horses. And a side ball for the Pumas. Stickles maybe doing a bit too much there. Gets dispossessed by Arias. Gongora clears. Ricochets off O'Loughlin and into the arms of Ramirez. Chahel with a good piece of defensive acumen. Wilkinson. O'Loughlin's away. Wilkinson! His ass on the ball. It's hit his standing leg and the chance goes begging. Arias. Lopez. Fernando Salas. Back to Lopez. Oh, bit of a poor giveaway in front of goal. Wilkinson still going. Look to pull the trigger. Look to fake shot. And yeah, he's just made a mill of that one, Rory Wilkinson. Maybe he could have done better. Chahel might have been on for the back roll, but couldn't connect with him. Pumas have had some good chances since the timeout. Can they find a winning goal? Or can the Andinos find a winning goal with a long ball? Escobar's in behind. No power behind the shot. Easy for Tran. And now it's a 3-on-2 up the other end. Stickles selfish there. Should have used Chahel on the right. Pulled the trigger himself and the Andinos had to just stand there and block it. Chahel surprisingly calm. I wouldn't expect a player of his caliber to be demanding the ball in that situation and frustrated when he didn't get it. Now he has his say, blasting that shot over the bar. Under a minute to go now. And Dino's with it. Looks long to Ramirez. Good header clear from Chahel. Wilkinson dispossessed. 2-on-1 for the Andinos. Lovely by Chahel. They want a handball. Nothing going. And Dara O'Loughlin takes out Ivan Arias. The question is, was it inside or outside the box? I think it was just outside, but only marginally. Not the type of challenge to be making at this time of the match. Andinos, they're trying to walk toward that penalty spot, a little bit cheeky, but the referee firm from where the set piece needs to be taken. It is quite far in the corner. Poor angle for Arias to shoot. Probably will look to square it to Gongora, who is standing on the edge of the area, or maybe even Fernando Salas. Could this be the moment to win the match for the Andinos and get them their maiden victory of the season? Blocked by the wall. Square pass. Salas took him back further than he would have liked. Lopez, danger not cleared yet for the Pumas. Gongora tried to curl one toward that top corner. It was a venomous effort once again from the man, but just evading the top corner in the end. Chahel looks to take matters into his own hands. Still going Chahel. That's a lovely run. Slips it to the back post. Stickles needed to attack the ball there. Go a bit harder at it. And the chance has petered out. But the Pumas, they'll get a corner. 15 seconds to find a winning goal. Alexander. Oh, Arias just possesses him. One last chance for the Andinos, maybe. Escobar breaks forward. Arias to win the game. Shoots on the turn, but nowhere near the target. Pumas need to send it long. Looks like they're going to settle for a draw unless Chahel can put one in on goal. It will be a draw, a 1-1 draw in fact. But what an entertaining match it was. Easily could have seen a winner toward the end there. Plenty of chances at either end. And we'll see you in the next match when the Hawks take on Rockingham Cambio Cumbria.